Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
Today's guest, Libby Phillips.
Hello.
How you doing, Libby?
Oh, I'm great.
It's a very exciting day today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because tomorrow is Chemda's surgery.
Ooh.
This is her last. Yeah, this is her last
I didn't
show.
put it on my calendar.
Her last show for quite some. Well, you of course you're joking because you've been to the hospital. I think every time Chemda's been there, right?
I'm around. No, I don't usually go to the doctor's appointments. I'm just there. I'm ever present.
Yes.
Before and after, usually.
Chemda, how do we feel?
How do we feel? We should probably answer that sporadically as opposed to all of a sudden in one shot if we want to continue doing the show and finishing it. But I'm smoking a blunt, so I'm good.
Because you'll cry if you think about it.
Yeah, Keith. Yeah. Welcome to reality.
That's not the vibe we're having. It's like a party. It's a celebration.
Right,
It's Chemda's last show before her vacation.
Yep.
Do you have movies lined up, that kind of thing?
That's Danny's job.
Okay.
I've allocated work to everybody. Danny's job is his dream come true, where I am forced to watch every show that he's ever recommended to me ever because I have no choice because how many times can you watch Grace and Frankie and The Bitch in Apartment 23? I can answer that question. The answer is 23 for Grace and Frankie and 52 for Bitch in Apartment 23.
I saw on Chemda's Facebook, Dear Northwell Health, Lenox Hill Hospital on 77th Street.
That was on our Keith and the Girl page.
Please take care of our girl Chemda Khalili this Monday. We know Dr. Byron Patton and Dr. Lazaro Richard, MD,
Tagged.
are the best in this field, and we lovingly leave her in your capable hands. Thank you. The plan being, these are real thoughts and prayers, and
Yes.
it's saying, hey, you're on notice, we're watching.
Well, here's what I think, right? If we get, like, your average person going into the hospital will get, of course, lots of likes and, thoughts and prayers on their post. And if they tag the hospital would be like, oh, another person that we're treating. But if we get 1,000 people going like, hey, this girl's in your hospital, maybe they'll be like, who's this? I want to fake my fame just for this.
Then they won't phone it in during the surgery.
Listen, I'm hearing weird shit. Like, who was that? Kenny DeForest telling us that his friend
Hyped up the surgeons and stuff beforehand.
Oh, yeah. I already planned it. Okay, so I'm obviously I'm getting anesthesia. My final words will be, I love you. Just to mess with them a little bit. If I love them, they can't fuck me up.
Yeah.
This is brilliant.
Oh,
This is what
yeah,
you guys
no.
don't understand.
You're great. You're perfect.
I wrote on that thread that it's North Shore LIJ, and that stands for Long Island Jewish, and I let them know that Chemda is indeed Jewish.
See, that's the smart way to play it. That's what they'll care about.
Well, here's the
Not
thing.
that you love them.
But here's the thing. I am being operated on the first year of the Jewish calendar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I got that date because I'm one of the few non-Jews on the Upper East Side at Lenox Hill. And I think that date was open. Nobody wants to be operated on New Year's Day. So that's me, everybody.
But are you going to play up? Like, hey, I am Jewish, in fact.
No, I don't have any.
What does she have to play up?
Yeah.
They'll
you
take
just-
one look at her.
You just said you're not Jewish.
Well,
Yeah, but her face doesn't know that. So
What does it mean?
my
when,
name, Chemda, is such a huge giveaway sometimes.
What does it mean when a hospital's a Jewish hospital?
It's not a Jewish hospital.
Why
But-
does it say Long Island Jewish?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Yeah, go in there with the yarmulke,
There's a St. Jude hospital. What does that mean?
right,
those
yeah.
dopey candles.
The menorah?
The
Are you talking about
menorah.
the menorah?
Yeah,
That's not really this season. I don't think.
go with all that stuff. It
2
doesn't
more
matter.
months.
Some fish,
Put a star on you.
that moldy fish.
Let
you
them
guys.
know.
I saw. Speaking of Facebook, I saw somebody write. His name's Mark, and he says, "I owe my life to God today. He has a purpose for me." He's talking about the Hoboken Terminal train. This train crashed into Hoboken Terminal, and he says, that train missed me by feet. I'm still in shock. # Hoboken accident. And I wrote, So weird that God didn't have a plan for the other 100 people.
Ha.
Your timing is impeccable on that one. Did he just get into an accident and you told him God doesn't exist?
He's making this.
I'm just getting, the information right.
He has nothing to do with this train.
He's
Right.
saying God saved him and said, fuck those other 100 people.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. I'm just curious about how you guys are becoming friends on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. Who is this guy? Did he like it, by the way? Was there any follow-up?
That's the end. That's the end of our
weird.
conversation.
That's strange.
Yeah. Oh, well. Somebody wrote, are people still offering free Keith and the Girl VIP memberships? And I wrote back, are they? Check. Right?
I secretly went in after you and wrote back, yeah, here's the link. You can always tell. Okay, so here's the thing. Facebook, the like page, when you write as an admin, it'll just say Keith and the Girl wrote. So it could be any one of us that have admins, which is 10 people. But you could always tell when it's Keith because he'll like the post thinking he's liking it from Keith Malley, but he's liking it from Keith and the Girl. And he'll say something super sarcastic that's not helpful. Hey, where can I get your latest show? Oh, I don't know. 11 years in the business. Where can you get it?
Love Keith and the Girl.
We said free tickets are available through the forums right now. People are giving away VIP tickets.
Didn't you have a hash or a...
/
Yeah.
/ free VIP.
So go there. But you're so lazy for free VIP that you just thought you'd type it like that. My friend is getting married, and we went through this too, that people don't even realize you have enough going on. They will just flat out ask you some stupid question. You know what I mean? It's related to Keith and the Girl too. We'll send out information about the show, and then they'll be like, oh, that's great, that information you gave me. Where's the show? It's like you're not even embarrassed.
Scroll up.
Right. Well, Keith and the Girl...
I've gotten an email from Libby. I swear to God, if you don't scroll up, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, because you complain about it, and then you are the worst offender, too. Not the
Did
worst.
it twice.
Yeah, but it was twice in a row, and we had just talked about it. I was going to kill you.
KeithAndTheGirl.com/free VIP. Stephanie started this, giving away free VIP subscriptions. And then Apia took over, Cherry Lavender, and you can look. Landfair. You can get some free memberships while they last, all right? VIP, it has every show that we've ever done, including spin-off shows, including My Name is Keith, where I get the guests drunk and yell at them. And right now, Nick Turner's is up.
I'm so excited for this.
It's called episode 35, The Last Honest Man. Keith sits down and yells at one Nick Turner, rising superstar. Nick teaches Keith how to make the perfect martini. Then the discussion quickly goes into Bryan Singer's sex parties, how much money comedians make, and performing for colleges. This was my favorite. There's a fantastic update on a person Keith despises. It thrilled me. It thrilled me. As well as talk about losing weight, how Holly Weird fucks you, and Nick versus Marsha Belsky.
Ooh.
Jesus.
We also recorded this week.
Juicy.
We recorded a My Name is Keith with Mayron Kagani. And I'm seeing double at the end of this show. He seems all together.
The first one to outdrink you?
Perhaps. And then he admitted he went home and said, I have no idea how I got home, but I vomited between trains.
That is so disgusting.
Yeah.
One of us did a backward somersault in our chair.
No. Fell off it? Is that what backward somersault means in there? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. You're not going to say who?
You got to watch.
God
That's
damn
a
it.
scoop.
Well, if it was him, I'd say, right?
That is an excellent point. Use your deductive reasoning.
Libby has the Wrap It Up show, where she talks about everything in the Keith and the Girl universe week by week. And this new one, Wrap It Up 7, Even Steven. And we mentioned, everybody loves this guest, Steven Spinola.
Oh, yeah, he was great. So much fun.
Libby is joined by guest Danny Hatch, still not a co-host. And Steven Spinola. We delve into recent controversies. By the way, I heard this show.
Oh, yeah?
I was in the regular army, not the reserves. And then Danny goes, who was it? Who said the reserves? Was it Danny?
Sorry, we can't tell you.
And then whoever it was, and then the other person, either you or Danny, said, yeah, it's not like he saw any shit.
Okay, I said.
Fuck you. You're welcome.
I said, was he in the reserves? And then Danny said, I don't know, but he definitely wasn't in the shit.
Yeah.
You weren't.
Yeah, fucking Vietnam Jones over there in the corner judging
I
me.
wasn't either.
Yeah, don't you say it like that? Sounds like we're related in some way over this military service. I'm saying I wasn't either.
I've got
Fuck you.
I've got a scoop for you. I knew when Keith was listening to that episode because he texted me the reserves, all caps, and then when I said I didn't know, I was asking, and he called me a bitch. So
What the hell, Keith?
What, did you just not hear what happened?
We know she's a bitch, but we can't tell her that. She's going to be co-hosting.
It's
we're gonna have
autocorrect.
a fun week together. How psyched are you on a scale of 9 to 11?
To work with you, Akanda's gone?
Yeah.
Well, I can't say I'm super thrilled, right? Because that'd be offensive.
Right. Play it cool. Yeah.
Right. So a 5.
Okay. That's not even on the scale.
You're off the scale. You're off the charts.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Disappointing.
Reverse What's My Name? 2 new episodes. The surgery.
She's got a lot to say.
Right. You think she's doing the surgery?
You'd think she'd get it out of her system on her 5-day-a-week show.
It's a 2-hour episode. One of these episodes. It's like
Every goddamn time it's a 2-hour episode.
yeah. Just how long does it take to say October 3rd?
All the episodes are longer than her surgery is going to take.
So now you know what to do while I'm in surgery.
Reverse What's My Name? The surgery date. In this episode, we talk about Chemda's response to her surgery being scheduled. Loves it. Unexpected test results and projected recovery time, and also the new one heading into surgery. In this episode, we discuss Hennessy's relapse, anxieties as surgery rapidly approaches, and we announce the first guest host of Keith and a Girl.
Not me. The first official guest
Look
host.
at that. You're not even counting yourself. Why would I be excited then if
right.
you're not?
I'm a transitional period, I feel.
So all these shows, of course, are part of your VIP package, keithandthegirl.com/VIP.
Can I mention that one of those series is now free and open, which is the What's My Name series. We didn't want to put my tragedy behind a paywall. So these are available for a limited time, let's call it, on anything, SoundCloud, YouTube, you can watch it.
They're on the video feed.
Yeah, so anywhere you could find Keith and the Girl, plus anywhere you could find audio and video.
Okay? Yeah. All right. I want to tell you about this company, Movement Watches.
Oh, I just ordered a watch from there.
Me too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll put a picture up on the forums. I love it. It's inexpensive watches that, quite frankly, you get them anywhere else, you'd be paying $400, $500. They're selling watches for like $95, and they look very classy. My wife is a fashionista of sorts, right? Would you agree?
True.
She loved it.
Yeah, the thing is they're able to sell it for less money because they're taking out the middleman. Like, your department stores where they would have to increase the price after they sell it wholesale. So it's kind of like wholesale-ish prices.
Right.
Yeah, they look expensive. I saw them. They're very sleek, stylish.
Libby helped me pick out my watch, so it's definitely stylish.
Quality construction, classic design, that nice minimalist look. You know what I'm talking about.
Where the band doesn't smell, classy.
Right. Over 500,000 watches sold in over 160 countries. They realized, look, we don't sell them at the department stores where you have to pay that markup. We'll sell them ourselves. And in fact, remember I was telling you how my wife won a Shopify contest, went to the Gatsby Mansion, etc. These guys, Movement, were one of the 5 companies that went as well for being so successful. Yeah.
So your wife and this company went like camping together in a mansion. That's something.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movementwatches.com, mvmtwatches.com/KATG. Nice, clean design, getting compliments all over the place. Now's the time to step up your watch game. Go to mvmtwatches.com/KATG and join the movement. Get it? Okay. Yesterday, by the way, I officiated another wedding.
We're even Stevens now. 3-3.
All right. Are yours still together?
Yes, and still fucking. They tell me once a month.
Oh, wow.
I require that as an officiant. Yes.
For you.
I'm
Do you
new
have
school.
Do you have any requirements as an officiant, Keith?
Just that you can never break up. I tell them it's in my little spiel that I have 100% record, and if you see or feel a fight coming on, don't think about yourself. Think about me
Yeah.
and how this will ruin my reputation.
Right.
And so far, everybody seems happy. Dogs, people, everybody loves my work.
I have a spiel where if you do break up, you should keep having sex because why not keep some stuff? You know what I mean? So, like mine might not end up together at the end, but they'll still be happy.
The
So
yin
it's
and yang of podcasting.
This was Josh Accardo's wedding. We've been hanging out a lot lately. And it was at the Bethesda Fountain, the big fountain in Central Park, right? So pretty beautiful. I told everybody to...
Pretty beautiful, if
Yeah.
I do say so myself. Almost a tear.
Was it raining yesterday?
It wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was beautiful, like Hollywood rain. You know, it's beautiful.
What'd you wear?
A shirt,
Come on, set the scene.
jeans, shirt, Rite Aid binder for my notes.
Did you have a +1? Did the wife come?
I don't allow witnesses. It was me, my wife, the lovely couple, and 2 of their friends as witnesses.
Okay.
And you know, so there's a total of 6 people. Now, granted, I knew I liked my wife, but it is fun when you're out with 6 people and you're like, I like everybody here. Like 6 shouldn't be that huge of a number, but it is. I'm like, even the 8-month-old boy I like. This is fun.
That is pretty good
Yeah.
if you like everyone in a group of 6. I think that's pushing it.
Yeah.
I only like 1 out of every 7 people.
Period. Right. So if you get 7 together, I doubt they're from different packs of 7.
Exactly.
So that's not going to be
Tough.
good. Right. No, I was running a little late at first, and it ended up working out. I was meeting him at his apartment anyway.
What did he wear?
He looked nice. They're both good-looking people. He had a blazer, jeans and a shirt and blazer, but it looked nice.
And
Did you
please-
ask them what to wear?
I asked them what are they wearing. If they were wearing suits, I would have wore a suit, but they're not. So what am I going to do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
Did
you
she
run
wear a dress?
Yeah.
Did she wear?
And
She
describe it in detail, please.
It's nice and plungy. You can see the breast, but not crass.
What color was it?
White.
Oh.
And then some kind of brown auburn on the bottom of it.
Did somebody say brown auburn to you?
Where'd you get that word, Keith?
Are we going back to how your wife is a fashionista? Is that what's happening here?
That's right.
Movement watches.
But I was pleased with her dress, and I performed the ceremony.
I'm glad you could move forward with it after seeing their outfit.
Well, I went to get I was going to get this folder and then a last-minute haircut, and they weren't. I needed like 20 more minutes until they were ready to give me a haircut. So then I went to Rite Aid, got a flu shot, got my binder. I have to wait anyway. Well, my wife doesn't know all this, so she's freaking out at home. I find out later. So then I get.
Do you have a phone still?
Yeah, but I'll get there in time. You know.
Is she like,
I
hey,
didn't.
where
I
are
didn't.
you?
I didn't forget. And then she ends up trying to reach me, but I'm getting the haircut, so I can't answer. But I say, hey, can I be out in 15 minutes? And they go, yeah, no problem. And soon I
And
can.
just to be clear, for anyone who has never seen this amazing haircut,
Thank you.
you can be out in 5 minutes.
I could be out. I would have more time when I get a haircut. Do you know what I mean? That's how simple my hairstyles
It's
are.
like celery, negative calories.
Right. So I say, can I be out in like 15 minutes? They're like, yeah, no problem. And I could tell it's going on a little long, but okay. Then they take this hot towel, and I don't know what some of these things do, but they put the towel on your head, and I say, oh, I don't have time for the towel. I got to get going. This guy just stands there with the towel, like
I need to burn this time.
yeah, like towel's it's the next thing we do. The towel. Though.
My job is the towel.
Yeah, and I go, no towel. I'm going to be leaving. It's just a towel. I'm like, yeah, I don't need it. And he just stands there. But then I want to go, then yes, the towel. I mean, something. No
I
towel
feel
or
like-
yes towel, but
That would have been quicker. It feels
yeah,
like.
yeah. Like just, I wanted to grab the towel, wipe my head off, and throw it. Oh, that was refreshing. So he just stands in front, and then his coworker goes, "I'll take the towel," like,
Ew.
and then just like wipes his face with it, like, okay, mentally challenged coworker, we used the towel. Now you can go to the next step. And he was so and then when I left, and I tip big, and I tip the same, but he has this look like he doesn't even know to say thank you or what, because I ruined the whole system. Like, there's no way I can leave there happy, and it's going to make him look bad. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, everything's good. Thank you, bye. He's like, I don't know. But everything's good, bye. Okay, all right. So then I get home, and now, we're a little rushed. So my wife is angry at me, and she stops to tell me what I'm doing's wrong. But I'm like, but we don't have time for this.
It's the towel guy all over again.
Right. She's like, look, why would you do this last minute? Your folder, you're printing this. You're like, well, this is only worse, right? Let's save the argument for when we're not. If we have time to argue, we have time.
Do it on the way.
Yeah, we'll do it on the way.
Did you do it on the way?
Oh, yeah. In a big way, yeah.
Did it affect your speech?
It did not, because then we're with the other couple, and one of my favorite things is friendly saying the problems of relationships. So we're talking about that. They're sharing some relatable story. Everything was fine.
But I could picture you officiating, go, I love you as a couple, blah, 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 da-da-da, nice things, and then make sure you close the cabinets after each other. If you think about it, it's just a second. Oh, now that I'm looking at my computer, hold on a second. Kat from Keith's house is writing in, hello, wife. Here's what happened, ... We have to leave at 2 p.m. So, of course, Keith goes out to get a folder at 1:15. He doesn't come back until 1:55, as he decided to get a haircut and a flu shot. What? All of this was a quote. Keith,
First of
the
all,
question to you is, what?
Secondly, we said outside. Uh-huh. Little rainy, right?
Right.
You can get the flu.
I feel like this is leading the witness. I don't want to agree. Well, but can you read it one more time? Did she say they're supposed to leave at 2?
Here's what happened, ...
Oops, I deleted it.
We have, so did I, but there's another button here, you see. We have to leave at 2 p.m., so of course, Keith goes out to get a folder at 1:15. I noticed that you're lowering my microphone. I noticed that. I'll start over in case someone's having an issue.
I hate to be on Keith's side about this, but it sounds like he got home at 1:55 and they were supposed to leave at 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, but he still has to get things. So he got home at 1:55, and when did you leave the house? Because of you.
Soon after.
To be clear.
After
Is that 5 minutes?
After
At
this,
2?
well,
Hey, Kat, listening from home, is that 5 minutes? Just saying she's still listening. She didn't turn it off after I read that.
if I forget how long the stare down was, that isn't my fault. And it's my friends anyway. She hates them. I'll go when we're ready.
Right. Well, they can't start the wedding without you.
Right.
Let's keep that in mind, everybody.
I need to ask a question about the towel, please.
Yes.
Is that instead of a hair wash? Are they trying to soften your scalp? What is... Do they wash your hair?
No. I think
This is what it's like to be Libby's friend. Like, if she didn't ask you this now, after the show, she would need to clarify. This is not a joke right here. Yes, no, please finish, or she'll kill herself.
I bet a lot of people had this question.
Maybe it's to take off loose hair, but that never works. You always have to shower after anyway. I don't know. I think
We'll get to the bottom of it, Keith.
It was after the haircut?
It's the haircut, then that, and then some fine tuning on the sides with a razor. So I think it's just some nice massage thing they try to do.
Okay.
But I don't have time. I don't need your talcum powder. There's not time.
Kat from Keith's house continues.
It's quite the size.
Oh, Libby. Ooh, you're in trouble.
I'm sorry. I was
Okay.
just...
Kat from Keith's house. Okay. Microphone not being lowered. Oh, please, Libby. You would be going nuts. Please note, at 1:55, he doesn't have the stuff printed that he needs to say. Has to shower, decides what to wear, etc., etc.
I didn't have this stuff, Libby.
Kat,
still hear
Kat, I apologize.
My darling Libby, listen. She has the printer and is going to print out my stuff.
Wow!
So I said,
she has the printer.
So I said, can you print this out? And she's lounging on the couch going, yeah, I'll get it. And then, surprise, there's some kind of problems because computers suck to get this file over to her.
So far I'm hearing it's the towel guy's fault, it's Kat's fault,
Yeah.
obviously it's technology's fault.
It's the perfect storm.
Yeah. And then the
it's
actual
raining.
storm. Yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm going into, no, never mind. That's like secondary.
Some people have real problems,
Right,
Chemda.
right.
Listen up.
Oh man, X is writing in, but where does the towel go? The head, the face, the balls, not getting it.
See, the people want to know. I ask the hard-hitting questions.
But it was a beautiful ceremony
Okay.
because I do beautiful work even under pressure.
I need a highlight.
Yeah, can we get a snippet?
Well,
scoop.
first I told everybody, I yelled at everybody at the fountain, quiet, please. And
I believe you.
This is true. And then we started, and within no time at all, a crowd had formed.
Oh, wow.
They love it. They start taking video and pictures.
Because they're trying to charge you.
Oh, they're
That's
gonna.
the New York hustle. You want to get this pick or what?
So I did well. Sorry, it's personal.
Like a line, like a tear where there are tears.
How do you start it? We are gathered here today. Do you
Dearly
go
beloved.
tradish?
I found out their names that morning.
Okay.
She
Good
has,
call.
She
Did
has
you write it on your hand?
She has a last name. I put it right on the paper inside the folder. Yeah.
You fill it in. Mad Libs.
Yeah, it's just a line.
Well, actually, I used.
Name a woman you like, and then you just hope for the best.
Hey, how's it going? Let's get this done.
So romantic.
Sounds beautiful. I'm tearing up a little bit.
You love him. He loves you. Yada yada.
What are we redefining love
Right.
here?
I got a couple humors in there. You know, I asked the crowd if anybody's crying yet at a certain point. That's a zinger.
You gave him a tight 15?
15, please. Please. I remember the first wedding I did. They said, "Okay, so you'll do your thing for about like 20 minutes." And then I looked at what I printed out, and it's literally 2. I'm like, what? So I started doing kids magic. Yeah. Pulling a ribbon out of my mouth.
Crowd work.
This is your love. It never ends.
If it disappear, another one will pop back behind your ear.
Right.
Dun, 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 dun. Love.
And then we went to get some food,
What kind of food? Italian?
Italian food.
All right. Stereotypes work sometimes.
And then the friend of theirs starts breastfeeding.
Okay.
This bitch. I mean the baby who suddenly is hungry.
So she takes I see taking the breast over the shirt. I see her do that.
Okay.
Then I sneak a peek again, and I see it like under the shirt, and then I realized it's a special shirt
Yeah.
she had ready.
Yeah, they have
Look at
shirts with
this.
flaps and whatnot.
They're not even caught off guard.
They don't even know all the info.
They know it's going to
They
happen.
just know this kid's going to eat. At some point, this kid is going to eat.
It's just funny. Like, do I stare right at the mom's eyes as I'm talking to her?
Where do
It's
you
a little
usually
funny.
stare when you're talking to her?
At the baby's mouth, Libby. Where do you stare at a baby, you gross, sick fuck?
When there's a tit out, I like to know what's going on.
Okay.
And then once you realize
Not
it-
me.
once you realize that food comes out of it,
Sounds
what
like
happens?
Sounds like it was supper time. I don't.
You were eating pasta?
But not from my wife's tit.
That's probably good. I'll get back to you on it.
Danny would like to know, did Keith mention the groom's sex addiction in his humors? Absolutely. That's fun. To be like, no one thought you could be tied down, you animal. Just the other day you were saying you still have tendencies. But look at this today. We're so happy. It's so glorious.
Well, it sounds like you covered everything.
Oh, yeah, I did good. Little comment about, you're from this place, you're from that place, and you got together, and you're ready to pop out babies in New York. How exciting.
Were they planning on having babies?
I don't even know if a uterus is polluted, to be honest. I take risks. So we'll see.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I did say they met on the ever so romantic site, OkCupid.
Okay.
The crowd enjoyed that one.
People love Cupid.
Yeah. They're like, it's not really romantic. Ha ha. And then I passed out business cards. All right, let me mention this. Blue Apron. Make incredible home-cooked meals in your house very easily. Me and my wife, we're still together after this debacle.
Oh,
Just
congrats.
made Blue Apron today. Record time, very delicious.
It's always delicious. It
Yes.
never fails. I've never had a meal that I didn't like from there.
She cuts the ingredients so they're nice and fresh. I take a shower. We're the perfect combo. Here's some meals for this month. Ready? Crispy chicken Milanese with warm Brussels sprouts, celery, and potato salad.
Yes, I fucking love Brussels sprouts. Am I not supposed to curse during that?
But goddamn, is that good food?
Sometimes when I see ingredients, I'm just like, I don't think I like that ingredient, or I don't know that these two things have ever gone together ever in life.
Right.
And I'm like, and the whole time I'm just like, I have enough ingredients here that all I have to do is heat them up and they'll be fine. And I get nervous, like, why does vinegar go in here? Why does like cream go in there? Why am I, taking this out of the pan and putting this in? And I'm nervous the whole time. And then I eat it and I'm just like, I'm a moron.
Yeah.
This is so good. You would never think these things go together. And now, I know some techniques because of it. And so now I've like actually learned how to cook even more.
Look at this. It says, fuck a duck. They have roasted pork steamed buns with black garlic mayonnaise and spicy cabbage slaw.
Oh my God.
That sounds so good. That's another
Yes.
thing is you can pick your protein. So if you're vegetarian, they'll give you vegetarian options. If you don't like pork, you can leave that out. You can leave the lamb out. You can put it in. Seafood and fish is separate. So I can get fish but still not get the seafood because I don't like it.
Yeah, me too. I'm not even crazy about fish, but their stuff is so good.
Yeah.
Everything tastes fantastic.
Yeah.
For less than $10 per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Exactly. You get the perfect amount. You're not wasting anything. No reason to feel bad. It's fantastic. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by
That's crazy. It's crazy. It's like you don't have to go grocery shopping. It just gets delivered to you for free.
Go to blueapron.com/KATG. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. Do not wait. blueapron.com/KATG. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. Okay?
They're not joking around.
Yeah, they really aren't.
They leave that to us. You're going to miss me, Keith.
Ha.
Should just start admitting it now.
All right, so actually we're gonna do a little test here, see how things go.
Okay.
We're gonna do a little run. Okay, so Chemda will physically switch places with Libby. Libby will be the co-host here, and we're gonna see what kind of chemistry we have, and then we can have Chemda as a guest. All right, so have a seat. Put on your headphones. Thank you for passing the sippy cup to Libby. It is hers now. And let's begin. Okay, everybody. Hi, I'm Keith Malley.
And I'm Libby Phillips. Is my microphone on?
And today's guest from the Keith and the Girls show, Chemda.
Hey, can I curse on this fucking show?
It was in the email, but
Yeah. Lobby, how are you? It's good to be. I've been listening to this show forever. It's like amazing to be here.
when
Did you guys used to date? Is that a thing?
No. Hard no.
you could tell there's tension, right?
Actually, you can tell Libby's deaf. What the hell is up with this fucking headphones?
I can't hear anything in these, meanwhile. So we're having a real Freaky Friday moment here. This is what it's like to be you. Your hearing must be incredible.
Everything's incredible. What's up?
So you are most likely, when people are listening to this right now,
Yeah.
you are in surgery.
Yes, it's going really well. Thank you for asking.
Nothing weird happened. Like I hear sometimes they don't really put you under, but you feel everything. Nothing like that is going on.
I mean, what I did was I had a playlist of very spiritual type yoga hippie music that my husband put together, and I put out in my headphones, and I went under. So technically, my spirit heard music the whole time. Now there was drilling in the background, but I feel like sometimes in the mountains there's drilling, right?
Are you sure you don't want to put this show on the playlist? And then look, because now you can say something to you in the surgery.
Oh.
Chemda, would you like to give Chemda a message?
Okay, ready?
A shout out, if you will.
Where the fuck is my boob? Holy shit. Is that my fucking lung? Oh, that's disgusting. Go to sleep.
Very soothing.
Thank you. I'm an expert.
What is there something about surgery that is the scariest part? Or not? Is it just overall, this is a big deal?
Some asshole reminded me that you could be awake while under anesthesia and hearing everything, so...
Let's just brainstorm all the worst things about surgery and the things you're most scared of. Go, list them.
The worst part is, okay, I got to finish eating tonight at midnight, which means, and in the morning I got to be in the hospital at 6 a.m. The surgery is not till 8. So technically I could smoke weed in the morning because I'll be fine by surgery, but I'll have cotton mouth and I can't drink. Such is the dilemma of life. Now I'm taking bets. What should I do? This
You're
should be the
taking
poll.
bets?
No, it's not
If
bets,
if I was a betting man, I would say that you're going to go ahead and give it a shot.
What do you think I should do? The poll is, should Chemda smoke weed before her surgery?
You got it.
Did you ask them if you're allowed to smoke weed before surgery?
No.
Okay.
Next question.
That's a pretty good question from my co-host Keith here.
Thank you. But by the way, very presumptuous as a first-time guest to believe you can come up with a poll.
Yeah.
I told you, I'm a fan, Kevin.
It's always weird to me that...
Is it okay that I already put this on my resume before I got here?
Sure. The 12...
Can I have a keithandthegirl.com/Chemda, but spell it wrong?
Yeah, you're doing all the great guest things. You've got your drink on the white thing here. You're smoking. Is your phone on?
Maybe. I was thinking of you guys introducing me, and then I don't talk, and you're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm late.
Right.
It was a very clever bit that nobody wanted to do, so I just told you guys about it.
There's a lot going on, okay? I've had a lot. I've had a long day. I don't have time for your nonsense, Missy. Your shenanigans and your bits.
I am so. How are you guys doing? I'm in surgery right now.
Thank you. I'm fine.
I'm doing a show because my psychotic friend Chemda wants me to do a show while she's in surgery. Hi, Chemda. Shout out to you.
That was soothing as well. Sleepy Chemda will enjoy that.
Now, what...
You think it's really psychotic? Is that
Can
psychotic?
you imagine if Randy was getting surgery? Would you be like, yeah, come in and do a show? Is
Oh,
that
shit.
normal?
I didn't think of
You're
that.
so fucked up. Like, yeah, just do a show. You've never hosted before. It's Keith and the Girl. Just go ahead. Enjoy.
The show must go on.
Nothing else would be on your mind. Why wouldn't you do a show?
You're not performing the surgery. Just bring a microphone into the thing. Just do me a favor. Come on. I could do this.
Yeah, fun show tomorrow. Also, I have to make clear, I just booked the guest. It's Louis Katz. And I had to make clear to him because he was like, wait. So we're going to be doing the show while she's in the surgery? And I was like, yes, she's nuts. It's what she wants. Because I'm just, let's do a show. Fuck it. Who cares?
I can't have a gap in the resume.
Yeah. God forbid we did 2 shows Tuesday. Like,
It's got, there's a schedule.
yeah. And who does the schedule? It could have been adjusted, is what I'm saying.
Before this episode, I just sent an email to Tech Andrew saying, hey, I'm going to the hospital tomorrow, so can you teach these motherfuckers how to do remote shows? Because I'm going to need to be recorded as soon as I could breathe.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, sure, cuckoo. Love tech.
What can I say? Love what I do.
Do you feel like, even though it's her idea, do you think you feel insensitive?
I mean, no, I want to make it clear that it was not my idea.
Right.
I don't feel insensitive because I do know that this is what will make
great
her
idea.
like. No, it's what will make her comfortable, and like I know that she'll feel good knowing that there's a show going on while she's away. But it's not my idea. Also, I don't know if this has been covered, but when she initially asked the 3 of us Danny, Keith, and I, if it was weird to do a show on the day of her surgery, they both in unison immediately, no, that was fine with them. And so then I don't want to be the asshole who's like,
That's a good point.
can't cancel it. Like, so you guys are just as fucked up as Chemda.
I didn't see a difference between the surgery day and a recovery day. But
I think that's clear.
But I did realize. See, you're going to get mixed messages from Chemda right now. But I did realize that. I go. No, why is that a big deal? And this look on her face was like, "You motherfucker! I gave you another chance to show a feeling." I'm like, I thought it was an honest question, so I went, "No, if you're in the hospital, what's it matter if like now there's somebody's moving your liver around, or if you're just in bandages,
jiggling your liver." That's part of the surgery, right? I do understand that, like, I won't be performing the surgery. There is no real need for me to be there. But again, more the mental thing of maybe I don't,
I just feel like if they're still in the middle of surgery and the on-air goes on and the surgeons know, they can play it while they're performing the surgery. They'll probably be sewing up by the time you guys start.
Yeah, I do try to make surgeons laugh when they're working on bodies.
They don't need, what is it? Steady hands?
Right.
They got those in spades.
All right.
Hi, everybody. I don't want to leave. What if I just stay here?
Just till when? Forever?
I don't know. Sanitize this place. Let's do it here.
It's a break. Just think of it. You're going to get some rest.
I don't want a
You
break.
deserve it. That much is clear. But nonetheless, it'll be fun. We're going to give you great material to listen to while you're
true.
recovering. You're going to
That's
love
true.
it.
It's going to be 6 to 8 weeks of football talk, and I'm very excited.
No, we're taking the football out.
It's impossible.
I don't know anything about football. I've never seen a football game, so you're going to get a lot of dead eyes during those portions.
Yeah,
during
threaten.
those segments, if you will.
Do you know Lady Gaga is performing in the Super Bowl?
No, I did not know that.
Does that excite anybody?
Nah,
Okay.
pretty over here.
Well, that's a 30-minute segment tomorrow, so study up.
Okay. Are you into Lady Gaga, Chemda?
You know, I am. I
know she's no Katy Perry, but
she's got a couple songs that are so fun that it's like undeniable. But yeah,
she jumped the shark, I feel.
yeah, I saw her new video. Is that what we saw the other day?
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was horrendous. Real bad.
That was a nightmare.
What's it called?
I have no idea.
She repeats one line over and over again, and we can't remember it. And please don't tell us, because if that's in my head during surgery, that's trouble.
Did the song have slamming doors? That's music nowadays.
These kids and their beats.
That's always been music, Keith.
All right, let me mention this. Libby Phillips, if you want to know what's going on with her, listen tomorrow. I'm going to get into it. She, of course, also the host of Wrap It Up. She's the Keith and the Girl talent booker. So you see her walking around, you grab her, and you tell her your resume.
Thanks, Keith.
Get funny around Libby.
And she's going to be doing some chat parties, right?
Oh, yeah. So I don't think that I'll have time. And also, I don't want to cut together a bunch of clips of me from the week I'm hosting. So
Right, for Wrap It Up, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do a AMA, Ask Me Anything. I was a guest host on Keith and a Girl. So that's going to be Saturday the 8th at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So the chat is at keithandthegirl.com/chat. And subscribe to our mailing list, because you'll get updates there. You'll know which guest host is coming up. And
we're going to update you on Chemda through the mailer.
if you care.
Scoops. Maybe we'll throw some scoops in there.
There's still going to be psych outs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also told, I'm not kidding, I told Hennessy, my husband, in case anyone wants to know.
Sorry, I got to stop you there. I have no idea who Hennessy is.
How funny was that guy?
That was so funny. I really, I thought about it later. I shouldn't have said my husband so soon. I should have been like, I don't know, but he keeps following me to appointments.
Right.
And he's such a good hand holder. So I just went with it. I think he's a candy striper, but it's weird.
How if you're Loiso? How aren't you even nerve? I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. It's how come you don't even feel man, I'm going to look like a weirdo not knowing this person that everybody knows. Never mind,
Yeah.
she did say husband multiple times. But it's just like, who is this? I'm sorry. I hate to stop this cancer talk. But who is this person constantly going to you at the hospital that you live with? I don't know this person. It's a man. Got it. Now I put it all together now.
He's my assistant.
Right.
It's just it's a
could
very
be.
close relationship. Yes, my assistant who comes in like Hennessy literally put the cup underneath my poon so that I can pee.
Why can't you hold it? What's your deal, princess?
Exactly. Now, pass the word.
What, for a urine test?
Yeah,
You really had to have...
I was nervous.
Wow.
Come on.
Well, of course you're crying. If this is a thing,
Yeah, that's traumatic. For sure.
you hold it.
All right, what were you saying, though, about Hennessy? What'd you bring him out for?
I don't know, probably because I love him. What else?
We were
could it
talking about
be?
the mailer, and then you were saying I was
right,
telling
yeah, yeah.
Hennessy.
Oh, yeah. The day of, because I don't want him to be alone. And I know people are going to be around. I know that you're going to the hospital before and after the show.
Yeah,
so
so I'll
excessive.
have an update. It's so excessive, yeah.
But I thought, anytime like maybe there's an in-between or something like that, go into our chat, and you'll have friends there like throughout the week because he's going to be at home with me a lot because I'm going to need help peeing again. We can't take the catheter home. That's a nightmare. Yes.
Hi, this is
Who
Hennessy.
is that? Who are you?
I'm your assistant.
You're like literally following me around.
You told me to. I just wanted to say that was my idea.
What was your idea?
That's all.
To visit the chat
Thank you very
room.
much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to visit the chat room. I'll be doing hangs from home. I'll show you
Hennessy
funny
household
videos
hijinks.
of Chemda while she's like sleeping and on crazy pain medication. You can write questions to her while she's high, and it'll be great. It'll be a good time.
Can they see how you guys pee in a bottle?
Sure. I don't. If that's interesting.
That's VIPs only. But
So
yeah, I'll be
that's-
posting on the Keith and the Girl Facebook when we do hangs.
Okay. KTG.com/VIP. Check it out.
Yeah.
Libby Phillips' Twitter account is Raging Apathetic. The .com is LibbyPR.com.
Can I say something really quick?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
If
get.
you must.
I mean,
We're clearly trying to wrap it up here, but sure, go ahead. What do you have to...
Fucking guests, right?
It's like they get in that chair and they just...
Yeah. Well, you guests would definitely know best how to end the show. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
I want to thank Libby a lot, because she's been on top of it when I wasn't, and she's doing a lot of work to make me feel comfortable about leaving the studio. And you are like a sister, and she is starting this, and it does help that she's here because of the transition. And this is a big deal. It's a big deal for me to step anywhere outside of this, and it's just very helpful. And Danny, I see you. I see you.
That was a shout out, Danny.
Thank you. I know that you're just going to miss me. That's all.
Obviously, we're going to miss you.
Get away from me.
We'll see you in I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys
miss you.
share the show, even though I'm not going to be here. It's fine. Share the show.
It's all she wants. Just share the show.